All right, This Guitar Can't Keep From Crying by George Harrison off the Extra Texture album. Probably one of the good 3 or so songs on the album. But, you know, I think it's pretty good. So it's kind of weird. There's a guitar chord and then a bass note on top of it, which completely turns it into a different chord altogether. So if you just hear the isolated guitar, it's going to be completely different to like the actual song. So I kind of had to decipher bass notes or bass chords and then put them into guitar form. And here we are. So the chords aren't that easy. The progression's pretty, they are easy. The progression's pretty easy, but the kind of hard part is the timing. The timing's pretty weird, especially with the chords and the chord shapes. So it's like, you know, kind of challenging for beginners, maybe even for like intermediate. I kind of have trouble with the timing too, so it's not an easy song. But the chord shapes are pretty easy. So what it is, it's like a G, except that middle finger's taken off, so I think that's like G flat. And then it's this wacky chord here, which is a bar on the 6th fret, and then 8th fret of the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. You can also play it like that. Whichever way is easier for you. Then you have a C. I like to put my middle finger on top. Then you have a D. D7 actually. D7. And there's an F. There's a B flat. And yeah, that's pretty much all the chords. There is some individual notes that are in between the chords in the actual song, but I'm just going to be showing you like the actual rhythm part, campfire-ish version, whatever. So yeah, the intro and the verse are pretty similar. So it starts off, the intro starts off with this G chord, G flat, whatever. Goes to this wacky chord I showed you before. You can play like that or like this, whichever way you want. Goes to C, and then back to this G flat, back to the wacky chord, D7, G, and then back to D7. So the intro sounds like this. Alright, so when you get to that last D7, you want to hit it once. And then what you're going to do is bar the 1st and 2nd string 1st fret. Hit that twice, and then you're going to do the same thing, but on the 3rd fret. You're going to get that. Or if you don't want to hit that, you can just go straight into the... So altogether, the intro sounds like this. Make sure to hit those 2 strings. I kind of messed up at the end, but you get. So that's the intro. Now the verse is pretty similar. So the first part of the verse sounds like this. So that's the first part of the verse. Now the second part starts off kind of the same. And then instead of going back to this D7, you want to go to this wacky chord, right? So the whole entire verse sounds like this. back to this is where the chorus starts. So from this note, you go from here to F, regular F, and then that B flat I showed you, and then G flat, back to B flat, back to this wacky chord, and then D7. So the whole chorus, it kind of, you know, the verse leads into the chorus, obviously. So I'll play like the ending of the verse and then into the chorus. So it kind of, you know, sounds and makes sense. That's the end of the chorus, and then it goes into the second verse, though. So yeah, I guess I'll play the verse and then the chorus together. The song is pretty long, so I'm not gonna play like the whole thing, but that is essentially the song. And then there's like, I don't know what you call it, maybe the bridge part, but it's essentially is exactly the same. The only thing that does change is, you know, the words, and like, I guess, yeah, the words really. And then I think instead of like a B, he goes to this weird Hendrix chord. But that B should just be fine. So yeah, I'll play the verse and the chorus, and then like a little bit of the verse afterwards, but you know what I mean. All right? So this is verse and chorus. Etc, etc, etc. But that's essentially the whole entire song. Again, I said the bridge is kind of weird, but the pattern is the same. So yeah, man, that's pretty much the whole song. It is, you know, kind of hard, so you know, it'll take some practice, especially with the timing and everything. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Comment if you have any suggestions. Okay, bye.